I've done the warm-up, the up, the down, did the feet. Next is what's known as the love story. Palm walk love story. So, I'll go on this side. We're going to do this on each leg. We're going to start first with the inside of the opposite leg, and then we're going to do the outside of the leg closest to us. And then we're going to move on to the other side. And we're treating the inside lines and then the outside lines. And we're treating the 3 send lines. So we're going to kind of shorten it a little bit, and we're just going to do, after we do the pressing, well, maybe we'll do all 3. We could do all 3 send lines on each side. But in Thai, in teaching it, a lot of times, instead of just showing you a routine, there's a story. And so I'll show you the story for it. We'll start on the inside lines first. So one hand is by the hip, one hand is by the ankle, and we're just going to palm walk. Our 2 friends here are going out just for some good times at the knee joint. Your favorite joint, right? That's where you're going to hang out and meet friends. They meet, they dance. You know, the knee joint. That's a happening place. But you know, on the first day, you don't go home on the first day, right?
No.
So they go back.
No.
Yeah. I mean, this time they try to keep it classy, keep the mystery alive. So they're making their way back to their respective homes at the hip and then at the foot and stretch. The next night, though, they were like, man, they were digging it. So they're gonna go back. They're gonna walk back to the knee joint. They're gonna see each other again, and this time they're going home together. And they go home and stretch, as you do. Push away. You know, you're gonna stretch. The 3 send lines. The first one is gonna be just above the ankle, and it's gonna run parallel to the tibia, at the knee, up to the hip. The next one is at the ankle bone itself, kind of right in the middle of all the meat, up to the knee, up to the hip. The third one is going to go behind the ankle bone, up the very posterior side, almost if you were to roll around back, edge of gastrocnemius, kind of, up along the hamstring tendon, up to the thigh. We're obviously not going all the way up. So we're going to treat those. Now, we warmed it up with our walking, a little bit of stretch. We're going to do thumb presses along each send line. Not a lot of pressure. Maybe 3, maybe 4. I'm going to go back down. We are treating 3 different send lines. Of the few we learned, there's 3 of them. So now I'm on inside line 2. And again, adjust yourself as you need to. As you feel, you're alright. Spicy adductors. If your back starts to feel a little spicy, you can go into a half meal and push that way.
Do these have like the same contraindications? Like
This is very light pressure, and I'm not treating the back of the knee. Kind of, it was a little spicy for him along the adductors, but I'm not doing a lot of pressure.
so if they have like things going on with their legs, they're just good because it's not a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's very non-invasive. If they have varicose veins, I would still skip all of it.
Okay.
I'm not trying to dislodge anything. All right. 3rd send line. Afterwards, we're going to finish with, so the love story was PPA. Now we're going to do PPB. This time, they've been married for a while. They're going to walk up. They don't need to meet up at the knee joint anymore. That life is behind them now. But they still like to go to the hip sometimes. And they're going to make their way all the way back down. And because they love each other, they're still going to stretch. You'll remember it, right? You will remember this routine now. We're going to repeat the same thing on the outside now. So starting with PPA, they're separate. That's where you meet people, is you just gotta go to the knee joint. If you're struggling in your dating life, check out the knee joint. Go back, because we don't go home on the first date apparently. Go home, stretch by yourself. It's only weird if you make it.
No, but I like it. Like you never stop stretching.
You never stop stretching.
Right.
Motion is lotion.
Yes.
It's true. They met back up at the knee joint. I've been working this whole time. Now they're going home together. Stretch together. Hit the sun lines. This time, bench leg. Oh, I'll show on the other side. Outside line 1, just in front of the ankle bone, running all the way up or just under the patella, up to the hip, directly above the malleolus, right in the middle, malleolus, all the way up. Third one, just behind it, just at that hamstring tendon, all the way up. Those are your toes. Did not get cracked enough?
Those are my fingers.
Fingers, oh. We learned that one too. You're cracking fingers and toes. Watch your fingers, team. You can obviously go up higher, but be very careful of your partner and where things are. It is okay to ask if you're not sure where things are on your partner. Just say, I don't want to get too close to things. Can you please just let me know where you are? It can be as casual as that. Do your pants have pockets? Why do men get pockets?
So we don't need purses.
Keys, change,
Listen,
My baby, bring it to
I want pockets.
Still carry a shoulder bag.
That's why I keep the tools to dismantle the patriarchy. I want pockets. Alright, 3 sun lines. Now we're going to finish with PPB. Remember, they're together now. They don't need to meet up at the knee joint. Palm press. This is the second part. After they're married, then go to the knee joint. But they do go all the way up. They still like to travel. But then afterwards, they always come home together. 2, stretch together. I would go to the other side, then do the inside of this leg and the outside of this leg. Make sense? I'm just going to do one half of the demo. All right, team, let's go together.